Giving them all tips. We've got Slater over there. Sorry, Varaxel. Ah! There we are in the game. Bun Bun! Don't worry, guys. You guys are going to get some fresh Bun Bun right here. There's your fresh Bun Bun. BDL versus No Excuse. It was actually... Yeah, they are No Excuse. Mr. Nexus. We have the same bands. Katarina, Fire, Mumu, Elise, Caitlyn, and Blitz. Getting no love in this tournament. All the hatreds. And there's all of the picks that we had before. We did see the Kale. So happy to see the Tarek. Hooray! Getting on there with the Israel. There's the Jarvan Lulu. And surprisingly, they picked out Twitch. So we were missing these picks. It is Twitch and maybe a Heimerdinger. Twitch, a very, very strong ADC. Especially with that Hurricane. Him and Varus. Hurricane, ridiculous. Nobody wants to see any of that stuff. What's going on now? It is going to be a Heimerdinger. Come on, I want to see that Heimerdinger lockdown. I'm excited to see some Heimerdinger. Apparently going through a rework. AP mid-Jana. I'd take that as well, to be honest. That'll make me happy. Skarner in the top lane. Maybe switching with Jarvan for that jungle position. But I'm sure Bun Bun's just not being serious right now. He's too busy paying attention to all of his Myron. Oh! And he locks in as Diana. I'm going to see a Diana mid. Lots of burst. Great chase potential. Good little knockbacks. And decently tanky as well with her W. I believe it's her W. So close. So close. Everyone on the stream is voting for Team Bun Bun right now. And yeah, that is it, guys. You ban out Lol Minions. At least he's going to pick up Malphite. And you're going to pay for it. That top lane is going to have so much punishment. Eternium, of course, picking up that top lane position for Nexus right now. Maybe Bun Bun with Diana wants to go in that top lane. Who knows? And hey, oh, we got Rubble Bubble voting just a little bit for Lolminium. This is Lolminium versus Bun Bun time. They should go in lane together. People will go crazy for that. And there it is, X4 going for the Ari. X4, of course, being Token. The old Token from BDL. And Eternium going nuts with the randomizer screen. Thank you. I would honestly expect a Shen coming out from him now. But who knows, he could do something crazy. He could do something crazy. Like that! Like that! We have a Yora coming into the game, guys. We have his ultimate ready up and going. We've got to sustain. He's going to be getting that Tear of the Goddess. That is going to be some dangerous play coming out. Going to go for the Muramana. Really stack up that early game spammage. And against Lolminium, that is a good pick. A very good pick against the Malphite. Decently ranged. Rubbleman's like, get a feed. Get a feed. A little bit. Nah, not a little bit. I have faith. I have faith in the Eternium. But it will be Eternium versus Lolminium. We have Bun Bun against Token. Unless they want to switch sides and be really douchey to me right now, they might do that. Hold up on it. Hold up. We might see people switching. I hate when they do this. I hate it. Now everybody's trying, in chat, everybody's trying to find different ways to say Bun Bun. Team Bun Bun. Sounds like Bon Bon now. Yeah, we're not going to see any switches going out. So, bot combos, we are seeing the Lulu with the Twitch. Very devastating combo. Of course, you've got a lot of invisibility coming out from Tubby early in the game. I would expect Tarek to respond with this with an early vision ward, but I don't know. Something nuts might go down there. We'll see if he does that. But in relation to Tarek and Ez, very consistent lane. Tarek, very, very strong support. A lot of burst coming out from Israel. We'll see how he scales, though. And Aluminium at the top. A lot of elements are going into these team fights. To be honest, I'm putting a lot on BDL right now because they've got that Malphite for the ultimate initiate. They've got Tarek for that CC and the power he provides with his ultimate. And they've got the intervention coming out from Kale with a lot of shred in that jungle. It's going to be devastating. I don't know how Ari scales into late game now. Might be decent, but yeah, they've got a lot going for them in team fights. Over on No Excuse, though, they can use the Wild Growth for protection. They have a decent amount of range, but I think Bun Bun may have a few issues getting into the fight as Diana. I always feel like Diana's difficult to play because she's a very close range champion with a lot of AP bursts, and she doesn't tank up quite as well. And she's not as safe as champions like Oriana. But we'll see if he can pull it off. It is the Bun Bun, so maybe, who knows? No, you've got it on the normal screen.
But I'm just supposed to switch back?
No. You're supposed to have it on the Champ Select. Yep.
So
And then wait for it now. Go click on the... Here we go, sorry. Just guiding through my stream watcher. So hold up, guys. So when the delay gets to 10 seconds, switch it to the loading frame. Yeah, and then go back to the game before it loads, otherwise it'll crash. Yep. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. We got this going. Our spectators are getting a different screen watch. BDL versus No Excuse, guys. BDL blue, No Excuse over on the red team. And Kevin not loving that Bun Bun is mine. Not loving that blackout. Why is it happening? The Bun Bun will not stop on the stream. It just won't. No one can make it happen. I really wanted to see Bun Bun versus Aluminium, to be perfectly honest. I really did. As we move into the game, I get a different screen, though. I get the webcam screen. Oh, yeah. Put you back on the home screen. Just a shout-out to all of our sponsors, UAV. We've got Snowy Padre, League of Legends NZ, Ian Wind, of course, organizing this tournament and streams the TFNZ. LOL TSA there as well. We do have Kaze Bar, big after party there afterwards, and Giganet Cafe, who is letting us graciously use this venue and destroy it. We're absolutely just pulling this venue apart. I'm kidding, it's fine. We're doing fine here. It's a lot of fun, though, as we do load into the game. Whoop. Here we go, guys. Into the third round of the day. It is BDL versus No Excuse. The game you've all been waiting for. You guys have no idea. You don't know if it's actually the game you've been waiting for. And my computer is freezing. Oh, no! See, it sometimes screws up, but I can just go and spectate Mr. Tupac clips there, so we will be back up in the game in no time at all. Look at that lovely screen. Thank you to Jeff Yay again. High five, buddy. Yeah! We're developing a new language in chat. It goes bun bun. Bun 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 bun. Bun bun. Bun bun. Bun bun. Oh, Kevin nearly said fisting. Very close. I see what you did there, man. Nexus fisting. Yep. Cool, with the game loading up. Let's do this. Nearly into the game, guys. Whoop. Very close into the game. What do you guys think for predictions? I mean, team fight, I really would give it to BDL, but I think the early game is covered for Nexus. They've got a lot of firepower. Maybe that'll help them scale better in the late game. I don't know. It really could, but I think they have lane dominance. In terms of that Twitch, they've got a lot of mobility with them, and Bun Bun is quite bursty. Eternium could change around the... Oh, we've got people cheating, I think. I don't know. But, yeah, Eternium could keep the fight going with his ultimate. We'll see if it happens. We are moving into a pause as we go in game, guys, so I can line up everything for you. What a friendly team. Friendly team. They're letting me line up everything for you guys. They're letting the spectators get the love they rightly deserve. There it is, all lined up for you guys. Why no love to the rest of Nexus? I'm kidding. I love you. Come on. We've got Nexus first in here. Nexus Quantium. Tubby, Kiwi, Bun Bun, and Eternum. Eternum Nocturne. No, just no. Here we go. We are going into the game. The pause has ended. And we are moving in. It's going to be 2 flasks going in the mid lane. A little bit of sustain in the top. It is going to be, surprisingly, not going straight into a Sapphire Crystal for Eternum. So he's not building directly into that Tear of the Goddess, but he's grabbed some mana sustain so he can pump out those abilities early game against the, against the Malphite. All of the omens giving him that great range against the Malphite at top. Lolminium might have a run for his money. He may get really aggressive in the early game, though. as he has picked up 2 mana pots. He's probably going to throw out those seismic shards quite a lot. And it's going to be a Doran's Blade down the bot for Chewbacca Clips. Matched with a longsword on Tubby Kiwi. Of course, Tubby Kiwi on that Twitch can put off a lot of burst damage early in the game. That expunge is dangerous. And we are actually seeing BDL move a little bit into No Excuse's jungle. And No Excuse probably going to go down to the blue on BDL. So it's going to be a swap steal. And will these teams clash when they come back together? I can imagine that. They're going to have No Excuses over on the blue side and BDL up at the red buff. So I think what they're going to do is go through the river, and they might actually catch each other. That'd be hilarious to see. And they're like, hey, so you guys were what? What? Is everyone going to go back early? We may see it. Nexus being very, very careful with their engages, getting sight with the Demacian standard. And it's going to be a Wraith start out for BDL. They have very safe starts coming out. They've got that. They've got the sight with the ward, and it's going to be a slow start for the jungler on No Excuse, as they do go straight for the wolves. Will it be a slow blue? Will they catch sight of this in time? Nope, looks like a lot of great control with Nexus Bun, but oh, look at that expunge, putting lots of damage on that Ari early in the game. Gonna force her to pop a lot of her pots early game. She does have that flask for sustain, but damn, a lot of power coming out from that Twitch early in the game. Look at that expunge, 3 auto attacks into an expunge, so much damage. Malphite spotting a tournament. We do see the Dragon Strike into the Demacian standard into the Dragon Strike, putting a lot of damage onto Nangs at the moment, and Lominium. That is a very aggressive top lane. First lane does get sight with the Demacian standard. Not going to Dragon Strike in though. Let's see how these lanes go. So it is going to be a couple of vision wards brought out by either team. Anti-warding out from Lulu, but very much needed on Tarek with that vision ward against the Twitch. Let's see if he puts him in center lane or if he goes straight for that tri-brush or the lane brush. Sorry, the river brush. Could happen. Might just be worth it. Again, guys, this is the Semi-Pro League with League of Legends NZ. SPL Season 1. This is it. No Excuse versus BDL. In the pool play, after this, we will have a lunch break moving into the finals bracket. And I will get you all of the bracket information. I can't get the bracket information now with the pools because there are so many pools. But I can get you the single elimination bracket once we move on to the final. Bun getting that aggression out in mid. BDL trying to go for the damage, but Nang's in the jungle, not quite able to get the slow off onto Bun. Good escapes from the Bun. We got a TSM. BDM coming out here. What? I don't know. Everyone here wants to see some TSM. Maybe the LCS is on. Is somebody watching the LCS? Oh, apparently TSM is in the LCS. Go check it out if you want. And we go, first blood. Nangs is going to get taken down by the Dragon Strike on that Jarvan. As Eternium's getting pressured in the top lane as well. BDL coming out strong here. I'm sorry, Nexus coming out strong here. That Jarvan, I believe, did flash for that kill on an auto attack. Did he? Yes, he did. A bunch of flashes burned also by Bun. I was distracted by TSM. Why? Nexus life. Screw Bay life, it's all Nexus life up in here. BDL versus No Excuses. A couple of sideboards still up in that top lane, but they have great coverage of the map. And there is the pressure going on from Tubby Kiwi and Quantum. Putting on the pressure at that bot lane. So much burst from Tubby. And he's got all the money he needs in the world. Nangs is sort of scaling in that mid lane, but really running out of mana. Popping all of them flask pots. That's all you need. 0-1 and a pretty... It's not too much of a slow-paced game, but it's still very exciting getting that kill. Surprised that flash went out by Firstling though, but it did net him that kill. Didn't want to give it to Bun. Not even close. Well, Nasibi, maybe maybe if we do see Nexus in the Barcraft Championships, we will have an interview with him. So Quantum's gonna get jumped on here with 2 Bugger Clips, putting out the arcade shift into a Mystic Shot. A lot of damage being put on Quantum, and there's a lot of burst coming out from that bot lane with Tarek and Ez, but they need the sight. That is where they're not getting too much of the engages. Straight to a Vamp Scepter for Tubby Kiwi, getting into boots and the dagger, going straight for that Berserker's Greaves. Going to be outputting so much damage. He's just so punishing in the early game, and he scales well into the late game because of that spray and pray. Really, really strong. Lulu going straight for the Bun Bun damage. No, sorry. Lulu going straight for the me forgetting names of stuff. Philosopher's Stone, the Philo Stone coming out from her. Getting a bit more money. Will be scaling hopefully into that into the Side Stone, because that is the play you do. Yeah, definitely. I'll do a whole Nexus interview focusing on Bun Bun. Only ask Bun Bun the questions. Nexus can stand behind him and look cool. Wait. Up at the top lane, Lominium does get a little bit of armor there with the mail, trying to scale a little bit over Eternium, and he's really getting up in his face, but Eternium's still able to output a little bit more damage. His close range is so strong, and his range is so strong. So as soon as you try to close a gap with him, he is on top of you. If you know what I mean. There's the Seismic Shard coming out for the burst, doing nothing to doing nothing to Eternum. And Kevin, I am envious of you, eating them chips. Shout out to Daniel Go, apparently in the crowd. Thanks to Kevin of Chaos. A little bit. A lot of pressure still on that bot lane from the Twitch. They're looking to get that turret down very early, potentially roam. Twitch, of course, really, really good with roaming. Has a lot of opportunities with getting his stealth off. And Bun Bun having so much hurt in that mid lane. Still just a little bit ahead in farm and a little bit ahead in lane control, but getting pressured so much by that Kale. What are we seeing out from the Kale? Actually, potentially a Spirit of the Ancient Golem. Maybe we're going on to Spirit of the Lizard Elder with the Vi. Like the Vi. I believe, yeah, Vi was banned out from this. Dangerous Vi play coming out from League of Legends these days. Again, I find that so funny. In the EPS, every single game I casted for the Electronic Sports League Pro Series, Vi was a jungler. Nobody ever banned it out. It was like every single game. No one bans it. Everyone gets the jungle Vi. Why? Why would you not ban it out? So influential. I mean, you saw the power of a jungle Vi last game. Really, really useful with that. With the Vault Breaker. Can get over all the wards. And Bun Bun, everyone can see you there, buddy. Bun Bun trying to display himself readily to people. Milky flesh. Come get me. Okay. It is a tier. Oh yeah, okay, that tier has now been picked up on Yorick. Again, going for that for the early Fairy Charm, as opposed to straight into that Sapphire Crystal. But does pick up the tier. Going to be stacking that so fast into the game, and he gets so much damage off of getting getting the thing that is called Muramana. And getting all of that mana means he can get out as many ghosts as he can. There comes the Cataclysm on Nags, but ulting out of it. He has that ability. Flashes as well. Surprisingly sitting on 2 ults and uses the flash. So flash and ults down for that Ahri. Still worth getting out the Cataclysm. It will be back in just a few moments. What is that? It's just a 90 seconds. It's not even a 100-second cooldown. It's down. Easy. Still 0-1, and Tubby Kiwi just getting a little bit of hostility. Throws down a perfect cask, and there's the burst with that expunge. It doesn't matter how aggressive Tupaka Clips and Touch Your Kids get against Tubby Kiwi, they can still jump on him so much. Tubby Kiwi still putting off so much damage. Not even finishing off those Berserker's Greaves just yet. Look at that heavy farm over that he's got over Israel. Israel forced to play double Dorans at the moment. Oh, Blackout calling it. Next Skara, gonna be next is Bun Bun. Skara Bun Bun. Next is Skara, come on, let's do this. What is Bun Bun doing? The Foxfire's out from Ari. Does manage to land it. Oh, Bun Bun is down. Thanks to a charm from Ari, that is it. There is your precious Bun Bun. Where is your precious Bun Bun now? Does have an assist caught up on him, and he did manage to get a free B out of that death. So picking up the blasting wand. I'm sure he's not too phased by that. He does have double Dorans. A little bit of magic resist coming out from Ari, so we'll see how that scales against him. But really the power comes out from how tanky Bun 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 Diana will be against Ari. But Ari putting out a lot of damage. Gotta have a sip of my tasty Coke. I can't get over how amazing this Coke is. It is blisteringly hot here in I was gonna call it 9gag in Giga Internet Cafe. My mind is weird. Okay, 1-1 as it stands. This is retard, you think, Nessie? Why? Oh, they're going nuts still over that kill from Bun Bun. But look at that. 1-on-1, Bun Bun taking down YOLO. Taking down Token. I'm not even trying with that name. Ben, I am not happy. Ben is right over there. He knows I don't want to say that name. BDL trying to troll me with team names. Not gonna let me. I'm getting tongue-tied even trying. What the hell? Oh, look at that! That was a cool Demacian standing into a Dragon Strike. Straight out puts a ward down. And Tarek's like, what? Scary engage power from Jarvan. And he does have that Cataclysm back up. Now it is a free Baron out for Nexus. They're going to be widening that gold gap so much. They're already 3k up. And as soon as this Dragon goes down, that's a 5k gold gap. Look at the 17.9. And now they're going to get the engaged. Jarvan nearly going down. Does manage to flash out. The same goes for Ari, but it's not going to be enough. Damn! Ari nearly being able to get out of that engage, but not quite. Jarvan out escaping her. That's what you get from Firstling. Jarvan looking at going for the Locket of the Iron Solaris, sitting on that Kindle Gem. And again, we are seeing more Wriggles coming out. Sorry, we are seeing more Madrid's Razors come out. Well, that's what I believe. Yeah, Madrid's Razors coming into Wriggles and getting that Locket. There we go. He has the Locket of the Iron Solari. And the Cage's pick. Sorry, not the Cage's pick. The pickaxe is on Kale. So looking at Spirit of the Lizard Elder. Them tasty new jungle items, so worth it. Come on, where we going? Blue buff gonna be oh, this might be a steal here. Eternium coming in. No, the blue will actually go to Ari as Eternium pushed out by that Tarak 2-part combo. Just that little bit. Bloodthirst are going to be focused out on Tubby Kiwi. Quite surprising. Not going for those auto attacks. Sorry, is going for those auto attacks. Interesting tactic coming out with a with a Twitch. You can go straight for the Infinity Edge. Sorry, straight for the tons of damage. I can't even remember what it's called. I just call it tons of damage now. Because I never see it anymore. Triforce. That's it. Thank you, Jeff. It's interesting seeing a Triforce come out with them very early. Because, of course, it does scale a little bit on magic damage. And seriously, stream chat, you're just going nuts. My stream chat doesn't time people out. I really should make it do that. It's just all covered in Curse Bun Bun. Bun Bun for Curse 2013. What is going on? Not too many item pickups yet, but the map control is looking way in No Excuse's favor. And in comes the ult from Lolminium, getting out the unstoppable force. Oh no, the Altwin actually, the Wild Growth did go down on Firstling, not being able to protect the rest of No Excuse, and it does look like the AoE teamfight combo coming out from BDL is able to take out this teamfight. Everyone getting single target damage down. No ult from Yara going, oh, did go out down there, but he lasted for a little while, and there we go, they're going to go on cleanup crew. It was a cleanse coming out from Tubby Kiwi, but that teamfight going way in BDL's favor. They decimated No Excuses there, completely destroyed them. Again, a very good initiate from Lolminium. A little bit of danger coming out from Firstling. He did throw down that Cataclysm, and that sort of separated him from his team. He wasn't able to get back into the fight and help out. Of course, the Wild Growth from Lulu going onto him as well when he wasn't entirely in danger. Yeah, Lolminium making the play. This is the last game before we go on to lunch, and then finals bracket, guys. Who's going to be on that finals bracket? We shall see. I'll build it up for you. Cage's pick sitting on that Lulu. Lulu's really like doing that with a Cage's pick. Getting a good amount of burst out, getting that GP10 item. They're able to pick out that, they're able to get out a lot of wards with that, and they can very quickly scale into, into a Sightstone. So it's definitely worth it. BDL forfeit ghosting. What? Stream hating on it right now. Them hacks. Them teamfight hacks. Just a little bit. 5-2 as it stands. BDL picking up on the kills, but still that gold dominant coming out from No Excuses. No, I'm going to say No Excuses. It is No Excuse. I keep thinking it because they're called Nexus. But yeah, they have picked up a couple of dragons. That has been the difference. They've got a couple of towers over, and they're really making the pushes. They have a lot of sustain, but I did say all of that AoE, and especially the CC coming out from Kale and Tarek, going to make those team fights really in BDL's favor. And we saw that from the last team fight. No one on BDL died, and they got 3 from No Excuses.
They're just catching them out.
Yeah, they're catching them out. They're just having fun. It's because everyone here is voting for Nexus Bun Bun, and so they're calling BDL hacks for winning that team fight. I'm telling Ian of your shame. Razor giveaway. Oh, screw you. I'm a good person. Totally. Cheers for joining us in, buddy. But are we seeing another turret go down? Yes, it was. Going to No Excuses. Patrick going to be going nuts on that.
They're still winning.
Yeah, they're still winning the gold farm. They've done very, very well in the landing phase, and they did pretty well in because they've got Twitch, there, and he did a lot of burst damage with his sponge, and they've got a couple of dragons, and they've got the turret advantage, so they're going okay, but their team fights will be difficult to execute. Very, very difficult.
Undoubtedly. They have a very interesting team comp as well. Not exactly the easiest way to start something, but
Yeah.
Yavin, I think Yavin, Diana, Yavin and Diana. Maybe York if he can slow up.
Yeah. He can definitely make it. They need to protect Tubby Kiwi. He's got spray and pray, so that can really make a team fight. If it's enough.
Yeah, BDL do have a really strong initiation with.
They certainly do. It's going to be another dragon coming out from Nexus as we are going into a team fight here. In comes the initiate from Jargon. Perfect execute on the Cataclysm, grabbing everyone from BDL. Does look like the team fight is going a little bit in the favor of Nexus, but they're getting bursted down very quickly. Lominium in a tough spot. First 2 kills. Oh no, it's a 2 for 2 constantly. Each kill is matched, but down goes another from Nexus. And there it is, a 3 for 2 exchange just barely, and Nexus are very badly wounded. Quantum even throwing out that Wild Growth, that it didn't protect them enough, but Tubby Kiwi was protected enough to stay out of the fight. Did pop out the spray and pray, but it's not enough. Very, very close. They managed to get a very good initiate, but they weren't able to follow up in it. Surprising considering that gold gap of 3K. But yeah, that is what is happening in these team fights. Being able to get the intervention off on Kale, and Tarek can stun lock you. It's nuts. Lolminium, I believe. There was someone who wasn't there on BDL, was there? It was a 4v5, I believe. I forgot what I think it was a 4v5 from BDL's side, but they did manage to get enough AoE off. I'm guessing with YOLO, with Ben. Screw saying that. Screw that name. You want to say that? You want to have a go?
For your
That's-
two nangs.
For X for your nangs.
Two nangs, whatever. Two nangs.
X2 nangs, man. X2 nangs. Not even X4. X5 nangs. Exile 5 nangs.
Do you have an idea on how many teams will be in the semis and finals?
No, I haven't. I don't know the brackets. I don't know who won. So get me the all of the wins and losses from the pools, and I'll pull up the bracket after this game.
Some people have gone for lunch. We will be doing the draws around 2:10.
All good. All good. Okay, so just sorting out with Ian there how we're going to be setting up the winners bracket as we move into the middle of this game. 21 minutes in. A lot of people going out for lunch now. You guys over at home, you can have lunch while watching the stream. You don't have to leave. You don't have to leave me. Right, schools with Bon Bon. Definitely is. What do we got here? It is Nexus moving into the mid. Complete minion wave clear. Again, they've got the turret advantage. We may see them doing a little bit of backdooring. Again, when you do start doing badly in team fights and you know you can't win them, a lot of teams like to split up. There are no teleports coming out from Nexus. It's going to make it very difficult for them to be able to do that. But if they get enough sight, then they will be able to safely split push. Twin Shadows purchased on YOLO, on Ben. Twin Shadows, a very, very useful mid lane item. I believe it does give a little bit of cooldown. No, it's move speed, not cooldown. What am I talking about? But yeah, putting out Hunt is really, really useful in a team fight, especially if you're going in to check bushes or anything. So to show you where everyone is. And already the Stinger out. Is it Spirit of the Lizard out there? Yep! Spirit of the Elder Lizard and the Stinger is on that Kale. BDL right next to me getting very, very tense. They're wanting them pushies. Wanting them heaps pushies. Alright, Womog's now sitting onto Eternum. He's really tanking up, using that Tear of the Goddess to get out his damage. A flash being forced out against the Lulu. Oh, but a good grab coming out from Nangs, and he does manage to get the flip out from Bun Bun, but no, that flash is not going to be. Sorry, that jump is not going to be enough to protect Bun Bun as they flash over the wall in favor and grab Quantum along the way. Perfect execution coming out from BDL. A lot of damage, a lot of control. Moving in to take this turret. Eternum cannot do anything. If he stays in too long, that will be a Tarek Dazzle. Chubby Kiwi in there with the spray and pray ready, but they're not going to engage. They have no power to engage BDL at this point. BDL is just such a strong team comp. While they may not have out-farmed Nexus quite yet, they're starting to. They've reduced that gold gap to 1k from 5, I believe it was. It was nuts. And now just moving into the late game very easily, very casually. With their team fight combination. Every single one of them, except for Tupac Eclipse, has CC, and they're using that to great advantage in team fights. They lock down everyone. 10-4 on the side of BDL, now equal in turrets, and only 7k away from that equality in farm. Considering a couple of dragons have gone to Nexus, BDL are catching up very, very well. Yeah, NSCB. It's the Tupac Eclipse. That's what happened. Moving up against the mid turret. Are we going to see these two teams group up? They really need to. That is what's going to make the game. Some grouping up from BDL. That's the funny thing. What BDL can do now is they can group up together, and to be honest, Nexus know they can't take them out when they're grouped up. So if they manage to push Nexus away from each other or force Nexus to split push, then BDL will just go right down the middle of the map, taking out all the turrets. It may turn into a base race. But I don't know if that is how Nexus is going to respond. They may still be wanting to fight these team fights. Even with that massive catch-up from BDL. It's going to be a very, very late haunting. Guys coming out on Aluminium, picking up their Ruby Crystal and the Antome. How is Tear of the Goddess stacked up on him right now? 476 stack from Eternum. Decent coming out of a Yorick. And there it is, pushing coming out from BDL. They have the power, but another dragon will be taken by No Excuses. There's that dragon down. They may transition into mid. They know BDL is top. Are they going to go for it? No, they're all going to go back. They're going to retreat back to their base to try and protect it. As soon as those turrets go down, I don't know what they're thinking, but BDL are just going to get out of there. A lot of pressure being put on that top and that mid lane, though. And now turrets in BDL's favor. BDL going from bad to completely dominating in this game. Very, very tough early game, but so much power from the late. This is how team play really, really changes the game around. Twitch's burst just put that bot turret to rest so quickly. But the return from the team play again, so strong from BDL. Down goes a cast. They try to initiate a good amount of CC coming out. Good land on the charm from Ari. Not going to initiate it on though. There is a wild growth sitting there ready from Lulu. We do have an Aegis starting out from Firstling. And on the Taric, in fact. Two teams going to be tanking up a little bit more. See, the tankier BDL gets. BDL can out-tank... can out-tank No Excuses right now. So No Excuses maybe want to be focusing on that burst. A little bit of what they're doing. BDL moving in to take this last outer turret here. Not thinking of diving into the turret. Looks like BDL not too confident. Yep, they're going to find this dragon has been stolen. Where did that dragon go? Nexus stole all the dragons of the game. While they may not have map control, they have dragon control. That's something. It's definitely something. Blue getting taken out now. Yeah, it is definitely difficult for Nexus to find a target at the moment. Israel is very dodgy all around the place, but I feel like Ben is putting himself in a difficult position as Ari a lot of the time, but he could be an easy focus. Even if they focus anyone down with the burst that they've got. I'm sorry, Nings is there. Perkle is there. We do have Kale available with the intervention. And that'll completely block any damage coming out from No Excuses. Team Nexus. And that is all. As soon as they get into that team fight, that intervention will go down from Kale. There's nothing much they can do. I really want to see them try to split push, and I want to see how BDL react to that. Because BDL, they are good at going around in a team. But as you saw from the early game, it's difficult for them to lane against a lot of opponents. Will it actually happen? I don't know. No sight on Baron just yet. A little bit of sight from No Excuses. And they're putting down that sight from BDL just now. They're getting a little bit of sight on it. Then we will get up into potentially the last fight of the game. Or second to last. I would imagine if BDL win the next fight, they will want to go for that Baron. They won't want to finish off the base because they may not have enough time to. And they are sort of faking it. They could force a Baron out here if they wanted to. The warning is available for No Excuses, though. They won't be fooled. But they will know. They will know. It is a Bloodthirster already out on that Israel. He did go straight for the Phantom Dancer. Starting with that longsword, it looks like he may be going for the Phage right into a Trinity Force. He has two Doran's Blades in the bank that he can sell out. Oh, Keno Chaos, your stream keeps lagging. Too bad, buddy. Get better internet. Everybody else is running perfectly fine. Oh, and then Super, and it's everyone on NZ's gonna be lagging out. But we have a lot of people on the stream that aren't lagging at all. So it really is your internet connection. I'm very, very sorry. there's nothing much I can do. If you do get me enough viewers, if I get 400 concurrent viewers, it's going to be really, really difficult. I can get you stream settings so you can change the levels. But hey, would you look at that? Eternum getting completely face raped by 5 members of BDL. That's what happens when you go alone. And it looks like now they're trying to split push just a little bit, but they have no power to do so. Eternum didn't even pop his ult for that. He was like not even going to bother. Now with a team member down for no excuses, they are moving in to take this Baron out. And that's going to be it. Baron done, one team member down for no excuses. BDL has the map control, they've got the gold farm control, they have team fight control. CC is there. What exactly can no excuses do to come back from this? They can try to force BDL to pop all of their cooldowns and then move in to initiate on a fight, but they're not tanky enough to do that. I'm so sure they are just not tanky enough to do that. Straight into an IE from the rat, from Tubby Kiwi. Interestingly, I don't know too much about how to build a Twitch, as I don't see him that often in competitive Australia-New Zealand play. He wasn't in the EPS, he wasn't in Go for LOL, and he's not here in the Semi-Pro League. Didn't see him any time in Barcraft last year either. Give me a tip on how you build him. He did go straight for that Phantom Dancer, is going for the attack speed. A little bit like Varus getting out, maybe getting out the Hurricane. I wouldn't imagine that though. Looks like he's going for a Bloodthirster there. But the Hurricane, definitely something you want to get on characters like the Varus. Is it going to happen for the Twitch? I don't know. It helps him a lot because it does get him stacks of poison. But yeah, it would have been something cool to see. I was contemplating the other day if I was talking to Rockmar, one of the ESL shoutcasters now, about whether or not it's worth it getting if Hurricane does synergize with does synergize with Twitch's ultimate. I don't know if it does, but apparently he thinks it doesn't. So if that actually did synergize with it, that would be so destructive. There would be spray and pray going everywhere. It would be nuts, but I don't think it does. I really don't. I think it just it does fire 3 times, but it does it in different champs anyway. And my enthusiasm, McDad, it's died down a little bit because we are moving into late game and I don't want to burn out. I have finals to cast, man. I have some finals to cast. That's going to be it from me for the last hour. And then moving into finals, I'm going to go nuts again. So, yeah. Plus, come on, we've only got 30 people on the stream. When I'm on EPS, we get 1,000, 2,000. Easy. As soon as we turn on. Come on, New Zealand, wake up. Get into some streaming, grow the LOL NZ scene, and you'll get prize pools like $90,000. But you guys aren't doing it. Easy, I'll get you $90,000 if we get 2,000 streamers, if we get 2,000 viewers on here. Get you a $90,000 tournament, easy. I've got a friend over in Korea that is hosting a $90,000 tournament. So, hey, I don't think it's an Azubu tournament. I think it's just a random company that he's part of, and he convinced them to do a LOL tournament. It's kind of funny. Yeah, does work out. But yeah, get some people on here. Get some popularity for the LOL NZ scene. We're doing a lot for it. We've got a massive season coming out for Barcraft at the moment, who is now Company of Gamers. The EPS is moving into the New Zealand scene. And it looks like I can hear BDL. They are focusing Twitch. Twitch is where it's at, man. He needs to get in there with his ambush. Maybe that is a way to keep him alive. Initiate with ambush. Let them focus someone else in the team. Bulwark now finished on Jarvan. Straight from that Aegis into the Bulwark. So they're tanking up significantly well. Even with the Baron, BDL aren't quite able to take them out inside their own base. So this game lasting a little bit longer than you may thought it would have. And yeah, McDad, Kaze Lounge going to be epic. If you guys aren't here live at Giga, if you don't want to come down to Kaze Bar afterwards on Beach Road. We're having a massive after party there. We're going to have LOL themed drinks, competitions for Timo hats, crap like that. It's going to be amazing. Come down, meet me, have some fun. I'll be tired as hell, but I'll say hi. I'll be so dead. I'm dead already. Finals, I'm going to be like, meh. Just a little bit meh. Coming in the late game. Damage is coming a little bit. Damage and durability actually coming a little bit more up for No Excuses. Will they be able to make it through that though? Again, CC wise, I think they're being dominated but they've got that bulwark, and the Locket of the Iron Solari can make them quite tanky. Firstly, is initiating in that fight. What time is the party? About 7 p.m. Well, we should finish this about 6:30. 6:30. And then we'll go down to Kazeba at 7 p.m. So come join us. It's Royce. Let's do it. Come down for some Timo hats. That's the only reason I'm going. Of course, I got the Timo hats for the outing, so I can't win them. But well, fine. So worth it. Okay, 11-4 as it stands. And BDL happy to just hang out at that base turret. Baron now down. They don't have Baron anymore. They didn't do too much with it. They just sort of went a back and forth. As soon as they get in turret range, Jarvan is going to be on them like a fly to something that flies like. Oh, randoms can come as well. But it's going to be a League of Legends themed event, McDad. So randoms probably won't have too much fun. They'll be like, what these nerds doing? And then we'll kick them out for Dota raging. Oh, wait, come on. Where is this pushing potential that BDL had? Have they lost every ounce of pushing potential? Lominium saving that ult for the last second. Again, this tournament is all about bringing a lot of NZ teams out into the scene, having a lot of fun, being part of a massive tournament, seeing what it's like. And BDL, a little bit of an old team, but they have combined with Lominium now. And there's the initiate. Jarvan not putting the Cataclysm down. There comes out the unstoppable force from Aluminium. Isn't the last fight of the day. Tommy Kiwi is being focused down. Easy. Twitch is easily bursted down. And Eternum not. Oh, he did actually throw out his ultimate. Does manage to land on Kiwi. And with that, they were able to clean up BDL. Would you look at that? 3-2 exchange already. Aluminium still alive. Tupac Eclipse on the run from Bun Bun. 4-2 exchange. Look at that. Once you... Oh, no! Bun Bun made it the ace. BDL getting ace. It is an ace for 2 exchange. No excuses. Coming back strong. Would you look at that? That's what you do when you keep your Twitch alive. You make the plays. You get the kills. That was worth it. Where's my enthusiasm? Yeah, my enthusiasm. That's where I win. BDL getting crushed at the turret. And a big thanks to getting that, getting that Omen of Death out onto Tubby Kiwi. Making his spray and pray that much more worth it. That was a team fight. That it was. Only 3k gold difference. The biggest difference in this game right now is turrets. Turrets and map control is where it is all at, and that is where Nexus will be making a comeback. But that is it. It's not over for Nexus, and they're scaling really well. Right now, they may need a turret to get into those fights, but as long as that Omen of Death is back, and it's right back now, it's very low cooldown on Eternum, and they keep that Twitch alive, he is just so destructive. Nessie B going nuts here, people. Absolutely crazy. Seeker's arm guard sitting now on Diana, looking to tank up a little bit. That will make a big change to team fights if he manages to bring out that hourglass. Bun Bun will, even if he's the center of attention, he can even afford to poke them from afar and be in front of Jarvan, getting out the. Oh, losing my voice. Sorry, getting out the hourglass. Pop that as soon as all the CC goes down on you. You're fine. All that shred from Nags at the moment. They still have the intervention. They still have the they still have the unstoppable force. They still have the dazzle, and they still have Ari's charm. Still a lot of CC from BDL, but their damage output is scaling just a little bit off. As they keep Israel alive, maybe that'll really happen. He was a lot of the focus of attention. He was taken out by a lot of the spray and pray coming out from Tabikiwi. That is where their damage is really excelling, I feel. And this Baron might be a steal. Down it goes from BDL, actually. No steal happening, and Versling is out of place. BDL may easily have this fight. The Cataclysm goes down, and they're looking for protection. Bun Bun taking out a lot of damage. Down goes Ari, insta-burst, and Nangs is next to follow. Puts out the intervention, tries to survive, gets out a lot of shred. The protection wasn't entirely on Tubby Kiwi, but he is alive, pulling out all the damage, looking for those kills. Flash going down. It is an ultimate keeping Tubby Kiwi alive. That ultimate will fall down, so I feel like BDL coming out of this just a little bit. Oh, Minium getting a seismic shout off onto Lulu, getting him down. It is a 5-for-3 exchange in favor of BDL at the Baron. I had a feeling like that was a very strong team fight coming out from both teams. The focus was great. A lot of it is coming out with AoE, the fact that they're grouping up a lot together. I feel like the biggest change that happened there was the fact that Jarvan was a little bit separated from the team there, but that is it. And there's a lot of yelling from BDL. I feel like the game is actually over, but you can watch the rest of it here. Apparently, a very hard fought match. Let's see. Don't tell them, guys. Don't tell them. I don't know the outcome. This is really exciting. Can Nexus actually pull it off? I bet everyone here knows. They're all like, ah, I'm left out. A couple of people in the audience may not know. Somebody's going to spoil this. This is going to be like the last Harry Potter book. Sorry, second to last Harry Potter book. Is that it? When does Dumbledore die? Never mind. I don't know. Can't remember. But yeah. Where is it going for both of these teams? Of course, now with the inhibitor down for no excuses, they're forced to stay back in their base and protect it quite a lot. Israel farming through the mid, really taking those minions down. Oh, Nessiby looked at... Oh, Dumbledore dies. Nessiby says that BDL won. I don't know. I don't think so. They sounded disappointed. Nessiby is just trolling you guys. Or is he? Finally, a dragon now going to BDL. Gold gap sitting about 7k. 6k now. And is this game going to ever finish? Apparently in 3 minutes it's going to happen. Are we seeing the pushing coming out from No Excuses? They need to make those big plays. They need to group up. They need to get the turrets. Come on, Nexus, team it up. We have BDL converging on you for what would seem to be the last fight of the game. And you guys want the Bun Bun interview. Okay, give me a list of questions to ask Bun Bun, because to be honest, I have no idea. What do you guys want to know about Bun Bun so badly? I don't know all about the Bun Buns. Okay, we do have BDL converging onto No Excuse. Will this be the very last long Minium nearly getting caught out there? Is he going to throw out? There we go. The unstoppable force hitting onto Nexus Quantum. Tibby Kiwi going down thanks to the a lot of burst coming out. Great place. True Shot Barrage destroying Quantum and Tubby Kiwi. And it looks like BDL have finally found their anchor to get into the end of the game, pulling down those turrets really quickly. Nexus has to go in for the defend. I don't know if they're going to be able to do this. The Omen of Death still available on Eternum. Can they turn it around? I don't think so. This is it, guys. We are going to see the end of the game. BDL taking it away. Best of one. They may be moving into the finals. I will tell you guys as soon as I get the brackets up and ready. Thanks for joining in. Be right back. 1 hour until the finals bracket. See you guys there. It's going to be fun. What you talking about, man? What's the hand?